Hi everyone and welcome back to the Movie Couple channel. Recently we spoke with the stars of Ghostbusters Afterlife, McKenna Grace and Logan Kim. Go ahead and check out the interview.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thank you so much for your time and of course congratulations on the movie. We got to see it last night and we're huge Ghostbusters fans. So this was just so much fun. I have to ask, what was your reaction when you first got the news you've been cast in Ghostbusters Afterlife? McKenna, I heard you got very emotional.
Oh yeah. My mom actually, she has the photo outside. She actually just showed it to Jason and I outside. She has a photo of me going like whenever Jason on Zoom, whenever Jason told me that I had the part. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, being cast in a Ghostbusters film, shooting a Ghostbusters film, being that, being a character in a Ghostbusters film is obviously very emotional, especially if you're a fan. So
Absolutely.
for sure.
And Logan, what was your reaction like?
Well, I remember being in my living room, and my parents, they were getting called by my manager, my friend Michael over here, and we got the news, and we screamed and ran around the whole house. My dad was having the most fun with it, and we had a lot of fun just screaming for like a good 5 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, and we got tired.
I love that. I would be screaming too.
I love the way that you like talk in interviews. You're like, yeah, I was doing this, and I don't know. That's the best thing that everybody says about you is that you're just so nonchalant about everything. You're just
know.
like,
I just
yeah,
talk,
we ran
man.
for about a good 5 minutes down.
I agree.
It's great.
And something that I loved about this too is that McKenna, you really did kind of capture the essence of Egon Spengler in this movie. Did you do any kind of research into him before you really, besides just being a huge fan of the movies?
It's funny, we were talking about our most asked questions of the day, and this one has definitely been mine. It's really interesting because I did, of course. It would be a lie if we said that like I wasn't, trying to do some sort of part of Egon, but obviously I didn't want Phoebe to be in me trying to imitate Egon, because you can't recreate it. You can't recreate the iconic feel that Harold Ramis had, as much as Phoebe is a Spangler, it's still Phoebe. So Jason and I, we worked really, really hard together to create Phoebe. It was long and tedious process because I came on to set originally having this very stuck way of, this is how Phoebe is. And then Jason was like, Mama, I have a very, like he had the most specific vision for it. So it was really cool getting to work with him over it. But I mean, of course, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the film. So it's just watching it and you want to get the vibe right for a Spangler. But at the same time, we were creating our own little character.
I love that so much. So prior to being cast in the film, obviously you're both very excited to not just be cast in the movie, but be in the movie. Who was the first person to introduce you to the original Ghostbusters?
Like to show us the film or to let us be the people?
To show you the film.
Oh, I see.
I thought that you were like asking who introduced us to them, because they just like came on to set and then they were there. So it was
like, oh, hello, we're here to bust ghosts today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They said that too.
I remember it was my mom. I was like 3 or 4 years old, and I just remember watching it. I was terrified of the librarian ghost. I did not like. I was like, but I loved the movie still. So we watched it every single year. And as the years progressed, I started to understand most of the jokes. And then, yeah. And it finally got to that point where I was like, man, this is such a good movie. And it's always been part of my heart, I guess.
Yeah, Finn and I did press together earlier, and we were talking about how both of us loved the film, and like we watched it whenever we were super little, but it's been such a big part of our lives, like watching that film. And for some reason, like it didn't scare us. Like, of course, Librarian Ghost was scary, but we were like more traumatized watching E.T. I cried whenever I saw E.T. Ghostbusters was always like a favorite, Yeah. And we were talking about this. E.T. just shriveled up and like went white and died.
I know, and you're just kind of just traumatized by that moment. You're like, whoa, E.T.
Yeah. And I think that the best part about Ghostbusters was that it was such a blend of all of the genres. You think of it as a comedy mostly, but it was really, there was like scary moments.
Right.
But I guess that's why it was less traumatizing because, you know, they patched it back up with like a quick Bill Murray, a quick little Bill Murray.
And I love the fact that you guys grew up on it because that's very much what we did. I remember seeing it, when I was really, really young and coming home from the movie theaters and being like, what was your favorite part? Oh, big Marshmallow Man, kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, you two had such great chemistry in this movie. I wanted to kind of know, what was the first scene that you guys filmed together like when you guys actually got to finally like work together?
You know, it's really funny that you say we have great chemistry because we actually really hate each other.
Yeah, we despise each other so much.
It's just acting. Honestly, this kid right here.
Oh, she annoys me every day. Like,
I can tell the distance.
I mean, no,
yeah, we're best friends.
I love him.
Oh, yeah.
No, now you got to keep the joke going. Goodness gracious. Yeah.
Our first scene is actually in the trailer. You can see it. It's actually the first time you see her shooting the proton pack. It's that day, and I had so much butterflies in my stomach. But the first day, we blew stuff up.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, that was my first day anyway.
We were both so nervous to be on set because it was our first scene together. So
and that's when I knew it was a Ghostbusters movie.
You didn't wait, hold on.
No,
wait.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. Like when we were filming, like I know this is a Ghostbusters movie because we,
Oh, okay. I was like,
shoot the proton pack.
Whoa. Nobody told you until you got to set. Yeah.
Metaphorically, I don't know if that makes sense. You know, kind of like.
Yeah, I get it. It's like that feel where it's like, oh my gosh, wow, we really are doing this. I get it.
How exciting is that? That's like the first scene. Oh my God, what a great way to start off this filming experience for you guys. So McKenna, Phoebe tells a ton of jokes in this movie. Some of them land, some of them don't. What is one of the worst jokes that you guys have heard?
Mine.
Oh, no.
Gosh, all the jokes that I told in the film were my jokes.
Yeah, she made all those.
Those are not.
I didn't make them.
Okay, well, you got.
I found them, like I had like 3 joke books and I used a lot of websites. I'd come on to set.
Right, but you made.
If there was like a joke in the scene, then I'd come up to like Jason. I'd be like, here's all the jokes. Here's my list of jokes for the day. You know, yada yada. Here they are. Take your pick.
It was so good.
Do a different joke like every take. It was great.
So good.
It's so fun.
I mean, we love the jokes.
We do, yeah.
Worst joke. Chicken cross the road. Like that one was never funny to me, even when I was small. Like, why was that ever something that people told? Yeah, it shouldn't exist.
No. Yeah.
Scratch that off our joke list.
Well, so like one of your guys' first scenes was being around all of this amazing, cool Ghostbusters gear. Out of all of the gear that you had, do you guys actually have like a favorite piece of gear?
You can go first on that if you don't know. I got you.
I know there's a lot to choose from.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, there is a lot to choose from. Honestly, oh yeah, I know what his are, so I'll go really quick.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, it was like all of it because everything is so iconic, and it's just all of it. There's the PKE meter, there's the goggles, there's the car, there's the proton packs. Everything's so. You're here. Yeah, you're so excited. Oh my gosh, it's all iconic and so cool to be around. Logan.
Ecto goggles. They're so cool. I got to wear them. I couldn't see. I hit McKenna in the face so many times, but I turned really fast. I was like, "Hey, McKenna," and I would whack her.
Oh my God.
It was really fun though, because like even though it was like tunnel vision, I could like take pictures. Not really, but they kind of did, and it would come out, and you can actually see me do that in the trailer. I did that on my own. I flipped it, and it was really cool, and they liked it. So then we did it again, and
that was really funny.
Yeah, I was really happy that we got to do that. Anyway, Ecto goggles, my favorite. So
amazing. Well, we love you guys in the movie. Congratulations again. That is our time. Thank you so much.
So nice to meet you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out our interview with McKenna Grace and Logan Kim from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Don't forget to check out our non-spoiler review here on our channel and our spoiler review coming to our Patreon. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.